Can you guess where I'm taking you today? This lens is 170 degrees, nearly 190, so it's very wide like an eye. So you get both sides in. The peripheral vision. So this will give you the clue. What's that? It's the palm house, where they keep all the plants warm, because they come from warm countries like New Zealand. Oh no, not New Zealand, Australia. So we can take you on the bus. We'll go on the Explorer, shall we? I think that would be a good idea. Let's go on the Explorer, and it will take us all around. To run. Have to run to catch it.
I downloaded it.
Could I buy a ticket, please?
You can buy one right here, actually, yes. That's £5, please.
Could you just hold this and point it at me?
Sure thing.
Well,
This is a GoPro.
it's the same thing, yeah, but 60 quid.
You're recording every second's activities on your...
Yeah, so I brought
run.
them here to see the wonderful gardens,
Right, yeah.
thinking I'd get it cheaper at after 4, but they've done away with that.
Oh,
But anyway, thanks, sorry about this.
no problem.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard
Thanks
Kew
to,
Gardens. My name is Ron. I'm your
There's your
guide
ticket.
driver.
Your
on this
transport, I'm going to get
for
some
the day.
fantastic shots.
And also for the
Where would
day.
I sit
So if you
to
give
get the
me
best view, so I can pan right around
There's only one more.
without the people in the way?
You've got to just pick the emptiest car you can.
The end car.
Then the emptiest
So it
one.
takes around
Okay.
35 minutes, and we should be back here at 12. So, before we take this report safety information, we do place very close to trees and shrubs, so please keep your head and arms inside the carriage at all
Whoops,
times.
you're seeing me.
Please don't attempt to board
I'm
or
getting
reboard
into
the
the
vehicle
car
once we're
here.
moving, and wait till we come to a complete halt at the designated stops before you come to open any doors.
Oh, this is
Finally,
perfect.
in the highly unlikely event of an emergency, you'll find a push button in the ceiling in front and rear of each carriage, but only to be used in an emergency, please. So the three of us driving today, myself, Kevin at the side of the vehicle, and Tom is taking the other Explorer around. So once Kevin gives me the all clear that we're all secure, then we'll be on our way.
I bought the sort of roadside store. I never buy the food, but I'm going to eat it anyway. Hope I don't die.
Thanks, Kevin. Okay, everyone, we're on our way. So just leaving Victoria Plaza. Now, Victoria Gate's the nearest gate for Kew Gardens Underground Railway Station. And from outside here, you can get buses into Richmond and on to central London. You're probably aware the plaza contains an interesting gift shop, a cafe and a small garden centre. It's also home to the Visitors Friends Desk where you can get information about the gardens. And our free guided walk tours leave from here at 11, 12, 1:30 and 2 o'clock each day. Now there are 40 listed buildings here at Kew, and up there on the left, a small white building is one of them. It's called the Temple of Bologna. That's a folly, one of 7 here in the garden. And it's designed by the architect Sir William James in 1760. And it's named after the Roman goddess of war, and her consort Mars, the god of war. And it's a classical example of an 18th century garden temple. Temple of Bologna. So I'll tell you about the history of the gardens that I know about. They're situated on the banks of the River Thames in southwest London. They occupy an area of 326 acres. It was started in 1759 by Dowager Princess Augusta, Princess of Wales, when she set aside 9 acres of Kew Estate as a physic garden with her friend the botanical advisor Lord Bute. In 1772, when Princess Augusta died, her son George III inherited the estate and combined it with his nearby grandfather's Richmond estate, and it forms the gardens pretty much as we see them today. Kew is now recognised as a global centre of excellence in the study of plant diversity and economic botany, and is the leading force in education, conservation and scientific research. We have in fact 200 scientists working with over 800 partner organisations in over 100 countries. So you can see how important our work is in helping to preserve plants and seeds for future generations to come. Just crossing over one of the first of three vistas here in the gardens is called the Pagoda Vista. Pagoda visible there on the left and the palm house on the right. As I say, it's one of three, and we'll see and talk about the other two later on. And looking again over to the left there, is another one of the 7 follies I mentioned earlier. This one's called King William's Temple, designed by Sir Geoffrey Wyatville in 1837. The stone building with its Tuscan porticos contains plaques commemorating British military victories from Minden. Coming up now on the left is the oldest tree here at Kew. This tree actually predates the garden, over 250 years old. It's called the sweet chestnut or the castanea, and it's one of these trees of the Spanish castaneta made, and also high quality garden furniture. Next to it is the Mediterranean gardens. In there you'll see Tuscan olive trees and cork oaks, and it gives you an idea how our gardens in Britain could look in the not too distant future with climate change. These are all trees and plants which thrive on warm temperatures. Just turning now into Holly Walk, coming to our first stop, stop number 2. This will be the closest stop for visiting the extraordinary treetop walkway, entrance to which is around 50 yards ahead of us on the right hand side. And if you look over to the right, the sculpture you can see through the trees there is by Henry Moore, and it's called Mother and Child. So coming up to our first stop now, stop number 2, for the treetop walkway. Another nice view of King William's Temple, you look to the left there.
Did you roll it up?
Yeah. Oh.
Thank you. I'm just so I can film both sides.
It's a lot warmer now. Oh.
Mummy,
Yes, darling.
there must be
Oh,
seeds.
look, we didn't see that now.
There must be seeds at the park.
I think this is a stop, so I'll go and ask. And which way should I walk?
Straight on down and then to the right. You're going to the treetop walkway.
Okay. And are you? Have I paid for that? Why are some people sitting still? Because you're going to drive them somewhere else.
Yeah, this is a tour that goes all the way around the gardens.
So I can stop off and do something, and then catch it when it comes round again.
Yeah, but there's only one more left today. The last one is at 4:30 today.
So I better stay here
Yeah,
if I want to see all the gardens.
You've got a ticket for
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Oh, fine, yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, if you want to get off, but there's only one more you can get off.
Oh, I see. That you get off and wait for the next one if you do it
Yeah.
all day long. Thank you.
But the doors are on this side, if you want to get back on now.
Okay. Can I just walk down this path here?